reference to a nature unknown urgent call. SWAT was called in to assist because a subject was refusing to exit a residence and was possibly armed. 2 nearby residences were evacuated. There were some street closures, but eventually the suspect exited the residence peacefully and without incident. Keep in mind that SWAT does utilize distraction devices in order to bring an incident to a peaceful and safe resolution, and that was the situation in this case. Any questions?
So what caused this? Was this a phone call from the individual saying, I don't want to come out? Were y'all issuing a warrant, or was this a call for help?
It was a 911 call, and the call title was a nature unknown urgent. So officers were dispatched to this location, and they responded. Upon trying to make contact with the subjects inside the home, they determined that a subject was refusing to leave and possibly armed, and that's why SWAT was called to assist.
Was that the homeowner, or was he a visitor?
I don't have the information on who made the 911 call or who was all in the house when officers arrived at the location. But as more information becomes available, we'll release that.
Go ahead.
I'm just curious about why he was, if he's in the home, some people may wonder, well, of course he didn't want to come out. Why is that? Talk to us about the offense that's committed with it.
So definitely, anytime that officers arrive to a location or a residence, whether it be in this particular incident, it was a nature unknown call, they had information that they needed to go ahead and speak to those residents, so they needed to bring them out and investigate. And if someone's refusing to come out of the home, they're unable to do their job and investigate the situation properly. I can't tell you what led for them to determine that the person was armed or what the circumstances are, because that's all still under investigation at this time. So as far as the details, I don't have any information to release regarding that.
I saw 2 Hispanic males shirtless with cuffs getting taken out on the other end on 14th and Cedar. Who were they?
There was one Hispanic male that was arrested.
Why?
For family violence. The type of charge for family violence is still under investigation at this point, but there was a Hispanic male arrested for a family violence offense.
What about the other? Detained?
I don't have information on another suspect or subject that was involved in that incident.
Were they all in the house together with the suspect called out for the SWAT?
I don't know the amount of people that were inside the residence at the time of the incident. All I know is that the one subject refused to come out, and then he is arrested now.
And this kind of ended peacefully. There wasn't any kind of hard takedown. He just, did he just walk out and surrender?
That's correct. The subject decided to exit the residence peacefully and without incident.
So if he exited peacefully, how come they had those distraction devices?
I'm not going to go into details of the tactics that SWAT uses. Officers need to maintain a tactical advantage for officer safety reasons, so we're not going to be releasing that information.
Could you tell us why they set them off after he was already in custody?
Can you ask that again?
Yeah. Can you tell us why they set off some of the devices after he was already in custody?
No, that's details of the tactics that they use, so I'm not going to be releasing that information, just for officer safety reasons.
Did he have a weapon after all, or did you?
I don't have any information on if a weapon was found later on. I'm sure that's still part of the investigation at this point. So just keep in mind this was really early on. The incident just occurred. So as we get more information, we will release it.
So just tell us a little bit about what you'll be trying to find out now.
So as the course of investigation evolves, it depends on what all occurred. So there is a family violence situation that will be sent to the family violence detectives for them to go ahead and investigate. The patrol officers will write reports regarding what they observed on scene. And if there's anything else involved, then those specialized units or detective units will become part of the investigation as well.
Is this the first time you come out here, or have you been called out here?
I don't have the stats of how many times officers have responded to calls at this particular location, but if that's something that you're interested in, you can contact our PIO office and we'll be able to get you some more information. But I don't have that information with me.
I saw a lady crying over there on the other side. Was she maybe the victim of the domestic?
I have no information on any female victim or any females that were involved in the incident at this time. Any other questions?
Thank you very much.
Thank you.